into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down.
180!
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On third down, here's Williams. He just gets the first and more. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The extra point sails through good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
First plays a design run. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that gain.
And the Baltimore first down.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So dose of the hurry up here. On first down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Let's go. Sit hard.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the Rams' 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy. What are you? You are A.
3rd and long for him here. Throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense to the line fast.
Middle.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
180. That's up. 180. Hey.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
You change it. Hey, report.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Baltimore, first down.
First down, here's Lamar. It's his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This our last play of the quarter.
13. Ready? Sit up.
And again, it's Jackson. He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with Blake Coral. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey! Hold on, lady! Hey, 70!
They'll send him over right. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford on the move, headed right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Revis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Sit on! You! Sit on! Hey, report! Report!
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Now it's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Report!
Jackson now, 3rd and long.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Sit on! 180! 180! You change it. Sit on!
They're going for this. This is Cox. That's Walker. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancy to return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Corum dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Omaha, ready, move. 22.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Rams.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Rams 1st down.
White.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. 180.
Give to Williams from the gun. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Now 3rd and less than a yard.
One's out and cut on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 7-yard line.
Lady.
Stafford from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A lot of mass on the move here. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Sit on. Go ahead. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Escapes the pocket. He's looking deep once again. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point. Kate, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Set. Zebra. Hey, 5-0.
One final shot before the half. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the... Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yo. Go. We changed it.
On first down, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the bubble did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Stafford to throw again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
They'll air it out on third. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Middle. 11.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Offense to the line for second down. Now a toss play for Corum. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 8-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Stafford's going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now. They need 7. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Jackson now on third. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. First down from the 42.
Stay 50.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Mevis with a point after. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as you said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Zebra! Loopity hot.
They take the handoff. Now Stafford. On the move. Headed right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.